The topic that I'm going to discuss today, somebody asked me to talk about it. She's not here yet. The topic is about even if we are motivated, but I'm still procrastinating because my mind is always thinking about the scary future. How can I solve that? Okay? Always the mind is creating scary future, even though I know if I do things, my life will change. That's a very, very interesting topic, and especially it's a very common thing. Like a lot of people have this problem. I face this problem. It's not a problem. It's a normal thing. Human biologically, it's very normal. Everybody has it, and mainly it's because the mind, as I always mention, is naturally works automatically. If we keep it on automatic mode, it works on protecting you from anything that is new. So it's very normal. It's natural. Okay. So that's why what it does, one of its strategies of the mind is to create scenarios that will make you scared so you don't do that change. You don't even try. Okay? The mind always wants you to be comfortable. Here she is, the person I opened the topic for her. She asked me about it. So, mainly what as I said, the mind is normal. It's natural that it does that. So it creates scenarios in the future that are scary. The first thing I would say, if you want any change in your life, I would always mention that you should be aware. You should be aware of the problem. You should be aware that this is wrong, this is right. Okay, so you should decide. So if this thing is normal, you say it's normal, it's okay, then we don't change it, we don't do anything about it. But if you're aware that this is wrong and it's not right, and wrong means usually that it is against your goals, because your goals will make you happy if you achieve them, and you'll not be able to achieve because your mind is creating scary scenarios. So what do we do? What can we do? Step one, be aware. Be aware that that is bad, that is not good for your goals. Step two, I have to answer this question personally, I have to go back to my own personal experience. Okay, so how I did that, how even me being somebody who also procrastinate, also postpone things, also have my own weaknesses. I've been a long time in comfort zones and I want to get out of them. Opening this live was a big scary thing that it was so scary for me. Okay, and I postponed it years until beginning January 2021. I remember I was watching a workshop from Eric Worre, and he said that this week you have to do 100 times something that is scaring you. Okay, and it was about the lie. The answer that came to my mind was internet live, like social media live, Facebook or Instagram. So when he said it, I was aware that me being scared of it was not real. It's stupid. Okay, it's just because it's new. I was aware of it. Because in reality, what will happen? What will happen if I open the camera and speak? What's really scary about it? The only scary thing in this world, honestly, is just dying. That's the scary thing, okay? So if I open the camera and speak, will I die? No. So what's step two? Step two is changing the way you're seeing the same scenario. Because the mind, by automatic mode, it creates scenarios that are not real. The beautiful part, if you control your mind, you can change that automatic mode and create the scenarios that you want. Or see the same problem with a different angle. The same problem that I'm afraid to open a camera, okay? I saw it in a different angle and I was like, will I die? No. Okay, so let me just do it. Let me just do it. And then the mind goes, yeah, but you're not prepared. Yeah, but you're not. Again, I came back to that I'm aware of the problem. The mind protects me and I don't trust it. It works against my goals. So whenever my mind talks, I say, hey, calm down to my mind. I say, shut the fuck up. Okay? And I'm in control. I won't die. I'm just gonna open this camera. Okay? And I clicked open. And I didn't know what to say. So the only thing I said at that time, and the video is still there, by the way, you can find it on Facebook. I said, I took a decision to do 100 of this, even though I'm very scared of it. Okay, so that's how I started, and I removed the fear. Okay, so mainly, if I go back to moments in my life that I was proud of myself, I would always go back to moments where I went out of a comfort zone that was controlling me. The moments where I was able to control my mind and tell him, shut up, I'm gonna do this, even though you're scaring me. So those are the moments that I feel proud. It's not really the money and the success. The moments that I'm proud, because money and success were an indirect result of me growing and getting out of my comfort zones. Okay, usually people clap for people who just went out of their comfort zones. So it's how you control the mind that is protecting you will make the difference of you procrastinating or not. If the reason of procrastination, there are many reasons of procrastination, but if the reason is only being you're scared because the mind's creating scary scenarios, then be aware that those advices from the mind are not for advantage of your goals. It's just the mind is working in automatic mode, and he will not tell you what's right for you. Okay. Other advice I would give for procrastination because of fear or something, preparation. Preparation helped me a lot in situations where I have to go on stage, in situations where I have to do a workshop. If I don't have a PowerPoint ready, I would be really lost in the workshop. So if I have a PowerPoint, I would feel more relaxed. The fear goes down a little bit. Also, if it's a procrastination of talking to people or doing calls or selling or doing meetings, mainly again it's having a sacred time, creating a sacred time for the next to do. Like you don't do anything else other than those 2 hours or 1 hour. You should do that. Okay, so that's why I put the 10 p.m. live every day, because I wanted a sacred time and I have to do it more constantly. I have to do this more constantly. So I put the sacred time, 10 p.m. And even if there are people here, say hi, guys. Hi. Okay? I was like, listen, I'm going to go 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm going to do this live and I'm not going to use any excuse to not do it. So mainly it's also the daily rituals you would do. Like if your mind is controlling you and you're not able to control your mind, it's better to not, as much as you can, not be in a time where you are alone. As much as you can be put yourself in situations where you're listening other people or talking to other people. So for me, what I did in my beginning of my personal development journey, I used to listen every morning while I was getting ready, when I was having breakfast, while I was driving in the traffic. I used to listen to my mentors at that time. It was Jim Rohn, Eric Worre, Les Brown. And every morning I was listening to those people, which they started to give me ideas to be able to control my mind and understand how the mind works. And those help, because every day I was creating new programming in my mind and replacing as much as I can old programming from the society that I personally didn't want to be like them. Okay, so I wanted to be more like the mentors that I was listening. I wanted their lifestyle. So those are mainly the things that I did personally. Being aware, number one. Number two, having daily rituals. Number three, have this communication with your mind and tell him, shut the F up. Okay? I'm in control here. Okay? So mainly, also, the last thing I would tell you, don't hurt yourself a lot with your self-talk. Like, one of the things that never worked with me, I always do it, but it never worked because I play the numbers games. I put the huge to-do list and I put the fixed schedule of the full day. Never worked for me 100%. So I play the numbers game. Some of them worked. At least it's a growth. So don't feel bad that you couldn't achieve and you're still procrastinating something, because some comfort zones maybe takes more time. It's normal, okay? I'm a person who grew slow, okay? So I understand people like me. Some other people I've seen, they grow very fast, like they break all their fears very fast. I'm somebody who took much longer time, okay? Like talking on stage, it took years, okay? Doing a full presentation on stage that is prepared before, it took 9 years, okay? So I'm one of the, I was already successful because I found people who love the stage. So I used to train those people, but I never did that personally until 2019. So from 2010, I started learning how to build a business and do trainings and coaching, but doing a full presentation online, not online, on stage, it took 9 years. Okay, so I really understand, even though it was a stupid fear, honestly, a very stupid fear. And once I did that, my income grew 10 times. It 10x. Okay, so, but still, don't hurt yourself. Grow anything. If you achieve one growth, one fear, if you remove one fear from your life and that fear becomes a comfort zone after, then that's an achievement. So do it one by one. Don't really pressure yourself changing everything, okay? Like, yeah, we say full transformation. This year I'm gonna do full transformation. Well, if you remove one fear every 2 days, 3 days, every week, every month, then already every month is 12 fears, and a year you will change completely, okay? One more advice for fears, because I understanding the fears and everything. There's a mentor, I love her a lot. I watched her live in Vegas in 2019. Her account name is Hello Fears. So go to YouTube or Instagram, Hello Fears. That's her account name. And what she did years ago, and that's why she became famous, she had a project at university, a master's degree project. She was doing social media as a master's, and the professor gave a project that they have to choose an idea, a topic, and they have to do 100 YouTube videos for 100 days for that topic, okay? And she chose fear, and mainly fear. What she did, she decided to do 100 fears that she has, tried them for 100 days, okay? So for 100 days, every day she will do something she's afraid of, okay? So mainly it's going out of her comfort zone. I think at the day already 40, she became famous all over the news. They were talking about her, her story is really amazing. And then she explains what is fear, from where it comes. There's the universal fear, there's the natural fear, and there's the social fear. So you will understand the differences. And once you're aware of those things, you will understand which messages the mind is giving you, so you can define exactly which advices to take from the mind and which not. Okay, so love you all. That's the topic of today. Please send me any topics. You can help me, honestly. Like, I forgot your name. It's Hanan, but I never forgot your name. Exactly, what is your name? Hanan? I don't know. So please tell me your name. So it's topics like this. If you have your own challenges, give me your problems. Okay, a problem that you have, a topic that you want me to talk about. Send me messages, and you will inspire me like this. And every day, it's easy for me to talk after that if you give me the topic. Okay, love you all. See you tomorrow, same time.